Let's get the rest of the majority of these people there. Hello, happy Tuesday. Welcome, everybody. Angie Bond got her smile going on already. Where's everybody else's? Perfecto, Betsy. Great job. Lisa, awesome. Karen, thank you. All right. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We got some new faces in here. You see any new faces yet? Oh, yes, I see a few. All right. So let me say then, yes, David, welcome. Welcome everybody to the RRR247 and DTC conference call, announcement call, big news call, training call, motivation call, inspiration call, and unbelievable mentoring from our co-founders like you'll get nowhere else. I've been in this industry for like 34 years now, and I've known the Ricords for 30 of those 34 years. I've seen a lot of other companies. I've looked at them. I've been on their calls. Nowhere where you get the kind of training and mentoring and information and systems and tools and everything that we have here, like we have here. So welcome everybody to RRR247 and DTCA. And let me say it's the most important night of the week because, as I alluded to a second ago, all the big announcements happen Tuesday night. Anytime Rory and Tanya are going to add something to the system to help you build your business, make more money, hit your goals, whatever they are, it always gets taken care of, launched, talked about, trained on a Tuesday night, never any other night of the week. If they're going to add something to the system, they'll put it in on Tuesday. Write that down. Launch it on Tuesday, train on Saturday. Launch on Tuesday, train on Saturday. So what would the second most important day of the week be? Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. That's when all the training starts. Tuesday is the big night, though. And also on Tuesday nights, we have somewhere between 10 and 30 brand new people joining the team, joining the family. That's exciting to see, but we love to say hello to you, and we want to see all the different states being represented as well. So if you're brand new and it's your first Tuesday night, click on the little microphone in the lower left-hand corner or hit the space bar on your keyboard, say hello. Don't forget to say what state you're calling in from, and welcome to the call. Everybody can unmute, right? Oh, better check that setting. Now you can unmute. Sorry about that. That was my bad.
Nice.
So, hey, Mal.
Mal.
Mal, how you doing? Where are you calling in from, Mal?
Fort Collins, Colorado.
Fantastic. Colorado's in the house. Welcome, sir. Glad you made it. Welcome to the family.
Yeah, this is Peter.
To him? Where are you calling in from?
Peter, Delaware. Delaware.
Delaware. Fantastic. Welcome, sir. Well, glad you made it. Welcome to the team. Who else is brand new? Your first Tuesday night. If it's your first Tuesday night, click on the little microphone. Or hit
from Maryland.
First Tuesday night.
Say that again, sir.
Gary Henderson from Maryland.
Well, I know that name, don't I? Welcome to the team, Gary.
Thank you, sir.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, sir.
And thank you for your service.
Thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and change your name, get that number off there, just so everybody knows that is Gary. That's good enough. There you go. And if anybody ever wants to change their name, you got iPad, iPhone, anything other than your name on there, just click on the three dots. Unless you're on a phone, you got to find it over in the more area with those three dots, and you can change your name anytime you want. But welcome everybody, including Gary and the other guys that got a chance to say hello already. So welcome to the RRR247 and DTCA conference call, announcement call, team call, new student call, great experience call. It's the everything call. Why? Because all the big announcements and everything that's important to you and your success gets launched, talked about, trained on Tuesday night, never any other night of the week. If Rory and Tanya are going to put something in the system to help you build your business, help you hit your goals, help you take this thing global with us, it'll always be launched on a Tuesday night. You never want to miss that. If they put something in there to help you make more money, you want to get it added to your system right away, build a nice page, get out there and start marketing it and be a part of that. But also we get unbelievable mentoring from those two every Tuesday night. Great training Tuesdays, Saturdays, Thursdays. We've got different MSIs sharing different things, how to work on your PBS. There's so much here for you to get tapped into, but Tuesday night is the most important night of the week. Spread the word. Never miss a Tuesday night call. But again, we loved hearing from all the brand new people as well. Every week, somewhere between 10 and 30 brand new people joining the team. We love seeing all the different states being represented. And, whoever got you here, they would like to know that you made it on too by you clicking your microphone and saying hello. So if you're new this week or even last week, didn't get a chance, click on the microphone or hit the space bar on your keyboard, say hello. Don't forget to say what state you're calling in from, and welcome to the call. Uh-oh. Really, you got those? I did that. Sorry about that. I seen one person, I hit it just as they were all populating. Oh, goodness. All right. So welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're brand new, go ahead and hit that microphone or hit the space bar, say hello, and welcome to the call. Change the setting. It's 9 o'clock. We're going to get going in a couple seconds. So, David, I think you said you were new when you were waving. If you want to, click on the little microphone or hit the space bar on your keyboard and say hello. Don't forget what state you're calling in from, and welcome to the call.
I've been here a while.
Okay, good.
I'm under Angie Bond.
Excelente. The first person to give that great smile today. She's a fantastic human being, isn't she? Yes.
Yes.
All right. It is the top of the hour. I know we're still letting people in. I know Brielle and Linda and Dina are taking care of my mistake by letting some of the wrong ones in. Listen, guys, we do have a autopilot problem. If you have one or anybody you know has one, get with your MSI. Stacy shared once before how to go in and shut that thing off for auto join meetings. We can't have autopilots, note takers, any of those kind of things for two reasons. One, they're a virus. They attack your calendar. They go out to everybody. Two, brand new people see that. They don't know what it is. So, it's a transcribed call. Great. Let me click on it. And they don't realize what they just did. Plus, the other reason is only people that are allowed to record these calls is Rory and Tanya for proprietary reasons and for training purposes. And we don't want people recording calls any way, shape, or form, even a transcription, and using it somewhere else. So if you have one or you know somebody has one, help them get rid of it. We're just going to keep deleting them out of the system. Sometimes that's what takes so long to get a call going is the autopilots and the note takers. So please, please, please help out any way you can. Last call, if you're brand new, we love to hear from you. Click on the microphone or hit the space bar on your keyboard. Say hello. Don't forget to say what state you're calling in from, and welcome to the call. All right. I'm going to go ahead and hit some buttons so we can get going. Did anybody find our other guest speaker? Let me type her.
Hello.
Say that again.
Hi, hello.
Oh, hello. There you are.
Hi.
Where are you calling in from, Leonida?
I'm calling from Leonida. I'm from New York.
New York.
This is my first Tuesday.
Fantastic. In the city or upstate?
City, Manhattan.
Fantastic. What a beautiful place. Welcome to the call. Welcome to the team. Glad you made it.
Was that again?
There she is.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to ask her to unmute.
Okay.
If somebody can find her, and
I'm here.
there she is. Co-host her, please. All right, fantastic. We're going to go ahead and get going. Glad you're here. And we already got the recording going. Yes. So welcome, everyone. Only 5 or 6 of you had a chance to say hello today, but I have to shut that off now. We got to get going, get the call rolling. Got a lot of stuff to share with you. So that's taken care of. That's taken care of. Or you can shut chat off, or if you want to or not. Welcome everybody to the RRR247 NDTCA conference call, announcement call, our office meeting where Rory and Tanya share everything that's important to you to help you build your business. If they're going to launch something new, this is what's going to happen. So please, if you didn't hear me say that earlier, never miss a Tuesday night call. But we also get to meet all the new people every Tuesday. That's fantastic. For all you new folks, welcome to the team. Welcome to the family. We love seeing all the different states as well. My name is Niall Eddy. I'm down here in Central Florida, surrounded by about, I don't know, I think 2,000 lakes. I don't know how many lakes I have around me. because I'll probably never have enough time to hit them all, but I'm going to do my best to fish every single one of them before I retire and don't want to fish anymore, which might be when I'm about 125 years old, because that's my second thing. If I'm not working, I want to go fishing. So I've been in this industry for 34 years now, guys, almost 35. And I've worked with the co-founders of RRR247 for 30 of those 35 years. It's been an amazing life, an amazing venture. We've done incredible things over the last 3 decades. And, you know, when you work with somebody that closely for 3 decades, you get kind of close, you get to know each other. I call him my brother. I call her my sister. The co-founders are family. Their kids are family. Their grandkids are family. I always almost say great grandkids. I'm the one that has the great grandkids, but that's their family as well. My kids know them. Their kids know me. I'm Uncle Niall to many. I'm dad. I'm uncle to somebody, and so is Rory, and so is Tanya. Well, she's auntie to somebody, or mom, or grandma. We're all one big happy family. So that's the kind of thing that happens over 3 decades of working together, right? But there's a lot of people here you're going to meet that's been here for quite a few years. I'm going to introduce one of them tonight. And they've done incredible things here, but they've been around so long that they're family. So we're a big team. We're marketing professionals. We accomplish amazing things the way with the system that Rory and Tanya have put together, but we also become family along the way. And that's a beautiful thing to see. I'm an ex-construction worker that hurt his back and went back to school to be an aviation mechanic. I didn't have any experience in this line of work, right? When I was in the military, I was a medic, but I also had a passion for aircraft, and I just didn't follow through on it back then. I wanted to be a medic. I wanted to help other people. I wanted to be in a people helping people kind of thing. When I got out of the Army, I didn't follow through in the medical field. I actually went back to school to be an aviation mechanic as an adult. And that's when I was introduced to this. And it changed my life. It changed the course of my life. It opened up doors for me I never knew existed, right? It gave me 2 things that were near and dear to me and allowed me to give my kids an incredible life. It gave me time freedom and it gave me financial freedom. I was able to stay home. I went from the dad who was, you know, most of the time not home for dinner, to the dad who got to put him on the bus, take him off the bus, go to every football practice, every volleyball practice, every cheerleading practice, anything my kids are involved in. And when the high school needed a bowling coach, I became the coach at the high school. Why? Because I could spend more time with my kids. I had the time freedom to do so, but also the financial freedom to give them their heart's desire and give them a life. All parents want to give their kids a better life than they had, no matter how good it was. We want to give them a better life than what we had. And that was my goal, and this industry allowed me to do that. It was absolutely incredible. But then as we dove in here and started building this, Rory and Tanya put this system together about 18 years ago to teach other people how to do what they know how to do so well. And then we got introduced to a lot of people around the country and around the world that way. And as you get involved here, you're going to get to meet a lot of them. But every Tuesday night, I'm going to be introducing one of them, and they'll get to introduce our co-founder, Tanya, in a second. That team of people that they surrounded themselves with that helped to take it logo, it's a team of people who bought into the passion and the love to help other people, like Rory and Tanya's mission on this world. Reach out to as many families as we can. As you get busy and you get more involved in here, you start marketing your pages, you're making money there. And then you want to start building a team of students, right? With the way Rory shows you in the training, how to build a team of students. You're building incredible residual income. As you get your first 10 students, you become what we call a certified system instructor. And then as your teams are growing, you're putting more and more in there, and you're helping develop leadership underneath you, and they're building teams. You become a GSI, which is a gold system instructor. Then you work up to PSI, platinum system instructor, until you move all the way up to MSI, which is master system instructor. So a master system instructor is somebody that's been here for a long time. They've built incredible teams, right? They know how to work the system. They know how to do the work. They know how to teach how to do that work so that they can help as many people. And they don't just teach their teams. They teach everybody in the company. We have passion to just help as many people as we can. We don't have to be getting paid on them. That's the euphoria. What is it? Euphoric? No. That's the society that Rory has been always looking to build. a team of people that love helping other people and want to take this to the world and help as many people as we possibly can. And those are who your MSIs are. And then you got some SIs who, if Roy and Tanya say, I got a little project I'm working on, anybody want to volunteer? They all raise their hand at the same time. They don't all get it. And he'll just pick through one and go, okay, it's your turn. And then it's actually exciting when he says, it's your turn, take on this project for me and help out. The person I'm about to introduce is one of, is one of those people. One of those people that said, hey, I'd like to help with that. I'd like to help other people learn how to do that. And one of them was working really late at night to help a lot of people go international with their business. And I think that's amazing all by itself. I was thinking about doing that. She's got a smile, watch this. But I need a lot of sleep. I need a lot of beauty sleep, Ash, to keep all this going on. So I was happy to see you step up and do that. It was an incredible thing. So some of our MSIs, they're all building their business just like you are. They're all doing all of the daily activities just like you are, and they all volunteer to do extra things to help the entire organization build their business. That whole pay it forward mentality that Rory and Tanya had, that we caught on to and we fell in love with, and we're excited to take it to the world. So one of these people I'm about to introduce is one of those MSIs. I got to meet her the very first time when I went to Dallas. And it's the same time that I met my lovely wife. So I'll never forget that trip, right? But I remember seeing this extremely tall young lady walk into the room, and I thought, who is that? Is she a runway model? What's going on there? I don't think I've ever seen anybody that tall before. And then you go up and talk to her, though. She's a very approachable person, loves to pitch in, loves to help, and has a team spirit, almost like a cheerleader sometimes, just that energy that she brings to any room that she walks into. Every single event I go to, I look for Ashley, and I want to see what's happening in her life. Just see that contagious smile that she has, tap into that great energy that she has, and say, what are you working on today? So without any further delay, I want to introduce that MSI to you, who is near and dear to the whole team's hearts because of all the effort that she puts forth. Ashley, you're a blessing to this entire team and family. And I know you're chewing at the bit to share your story. And I want to hear your updated story as well, because I probably haven't heard it in a few months. And listen, pay attention, take notes, write this down, because every story that you learn helps you build your business. Every Tuesday night call, if you haven't listened to the past ones, go back and listen to them and listen to all those stories. But this one you're going to hear tonight, take notes, write it down, because one day you're going to find somebody that relates to her, and you're going to be able to say, my friend Ashley had a similar background, and here's what she was able to do. Ashley, love you. Take it away. The microphone's yours.
Thank you so much, Niall. Yes. So I actually just had my anniversary here 6 days ago with RRR247. July 3rd, 2018 is when I started here. And like most of you, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know anything about writing a blog or how to do any of that, but I was like, okay, what do I do? Where do I go? I needed something to work for me. I moved from New York to Georgia. I didn't have any family here. I didn't have anybody to help me. And there was no jobs that were offering me the hours that I needed to put my girls on and off the bus. So I was like, I have to find something, and I have to find something quick. And I need something to work out for me. And I came across this, and at first I was very skeptical, like most people are. And I'm like, oh man, what am I getting myself into here? This is a scam. Oh no, and I called into support. I got Shane. Shane guided me to where I needed to be, told me what I needed to do. And, I followed the process, and I'm like, okay, all right, it's not a scam. There was somebody that was there to answer. So, you know, I moved forward in the process, but I still didn't know what to do. And trying to figure out what to do, Shane had my back. And he walked me through the whole process of what I needed to do, how to get there, where to go, and was very helpful. I was just in my own way because I couldn't get out of my own way. I didn't have the mindset that I needed to have. And what this whole program has taught me is a lot. I now have the mindset. I now have the discipline. I now have the courage from being here for so long and listening to what, you know, different people are doing and telling me, like, Rory, you know, trust the process. Shane, you have to, you know, you got to do the research. You have to, you know, put your all into it. I wasn't getting that at first. And I was only getting into my own way. And I didn't realize that. I am blessed to be here. I thank God that He put me in this path to be here with you all, because this is my family and I couldn't see myself anywhere else but here right now. I am so thankful to be here, and I know I was put here for a reason, because I'm here to help more people and guide more people to be where they want to be. I didn't realize that in the beginning, but I realize that now. And I am just so grateful for Rory and Tanya to put this whole thing together to help so many people. Because without them and without them putting this together, where would we be? Like, seriously, like, I don't know where I would be. I'd probably be lost somewhere, like, without anything to fall back on or anything to do. You know, like when I first came to Georgia, I had nothing. I had nowhere to go, nothing, no job. Before that, when I was living in New York, I was working with people with developmental disabilities, which I loved. That was my passion. But moving here, I couldn't do that. And when I found this, I found love. I found people that actually care about you and want to help you succeed and want to see you do more. And I don't think that I would ever be anywhere else but here. And I'm so excited, you know, with all the new things that are coming and the new things that they're giving to us. And everything that they hand over to us, they don't have to do that, but they do it because they're real people. And get into events, guys, they'll show you that they're real people. Get to an event and oh my goodness, you're gonna really realize how real these people are. They're not just here to say, I want to take your money. I want you to pay for this, or I want you to pay for that. That's not what they're doing. They really want to see you succeed. They really want to help you. And I come from a background where people didn't do that. People didn't help you. People only told you what you couldn't do. So when Rory took me under his wing and he said, you can do this and you're going to be great, I'm like, what's so special about me? It wasn't just me, it's how he feels about everyone. All of you are special. Everyone here is special. We all can do this, we all can succeed, and we all can make very great incomes if we put our minds to it. And that's what I've learned here. You really have to just put in the work. You really have to put in the time. You really have to want it. You really have to put it out there and say, this is what I want, this is what I want to do, and get to work. It's going to work for you. And this is coming from someone who's tried to quit so many times. But I had everyone here support me and say, don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't quit on yourself. You deserve abundance. You deserve greatness. You deserve it all. And each and every one of you here all deserves it all as well. And before I cry, because I'm a crier, I'm not going to go there. So I'm going to just pass it over to Tanya and let her take over. And just guys know that you're all loved here. Everyone wants to see you succeed. We all support you. We all love you. And each and every one of you are great. And Tanya, go ahead and take over because I don't want to cry.
Thank you, Ashley. You guys, isn't she amazing? You are amazing, Ashley. I mean, truthfully, she is the person that Rory designed this for. She's just this amazing, sweet lady. We actually feel like she's our daughter, even though I don't know if we're quite old enough to be your parents, but we claim you anyway, baby. So, I mean, and she's got a little sweet little boy that's like our grandkids' age. So it fits right in, right? It fits right in. But we love you, Ashley. We're so glad to have you back.
And I love you guys too. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do. You know, it's so appreciated because really, guys, you don't have to do this, but you do.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't think people really realize that you don't have to do this. You guys are well off. You don't have to give this to us.
Well, thank
And
you.
I so appreciate it. So thank you so much. I love you guys.
We love you too, Ashley. We're really proud of you. Really are. And you guys, she does a lot behind the scenes to help too with Rory and I particularly, and with our team. I mean, we're constantly doing what you're doing. That's the amazing thing about what we're doing here is we're doing what we tell you to do. We're actually doing what we tell you to do. You know, Rory is really, really amazing with communication and talking to people. So what did he do? He decided and broke it down how he did it so he could teach everybody else, so he could make himself duplicatable. Now, again, he didn't have to do this like Ashley was saying, but he did. And so he does this exact same thing that, okay, yeah, sorry, but he just does the exact same thing that we tell you guys to do. He does, he gets on the phone, he talks to people, he genuinely cares. That's the difference. I care too. I have a little bit more of a heart to heart because I've got that mama bear in me, right? But when I love you fiercely. And that's just how it is with me. And I'm just very, I'm a mama bear. It's definitely what I am. I heard that was a nice way for me to say that I'll protect my young. I'll rip your heart out if you hurt them. But that's really how I feel. And y'all are my young. If you're in here and you've been here for a while and you know me, you're one of mine. I protect you. That's just how it is. That's how I feel. But Rory just is so sweet and kind. And yes, he had this vision to help people who didn't know how to help themselves. And again, to help people who didn't even know they had any value to them. And that's Ashley just spoke on that particularly. And so I just want to take a moment to talk about that because you guys, we come from different backgrounds, right? And we all come from different experiences and we are a collection of our experiences. And same with Ashley. And she even said she didn't have anyone that ever told her she could achieve. And so when you come here, that's one of the things that we work with you on is to change that, your belief in yourself, because success is belief in yourself. That's 100% true. If you believe in yourself, if you follow through and you work and you're dedicated, you will succeed. Because here's the amazing thing. Rory took this opportunity and he broke it down into steps and he created a system. God knows I love a system. I love an outline. I love a path because I can follow it. And if he could do it, I can do it. And you guys, here's the awesome thing. If you do what he does, you get what he gets. How great is that? That means we can assure your success if you do what he tells you to do. Okay? But here's what I want to talk about today for a little bit, guys, because I love to take the time here to talk a little bit about personal development and direction with business. I want to talk to you guys about the reality of entrepreneurship because welcome to entrepreneurship. You're here. You're in it. Rory and I welcome you with open arms. We are so happy to have you. But it's a different mindset. If you've never worked for yourself, you don't understand it. And a lot of people, like Ashley was saying, they just think, why can't you just give it to me? Why can't you just do that? They don't understand the value of working for yourself and putting in that time and dedication. So I wrote down a few notes. This is off the cuff, you guys. I think I'm getting better. Karen, wherever you are, Karen, she told me she's seen my growth, and she blessed my heart, y'all. So when you put me in front of a room with a financial business, let's go. I'm bad. I know I'm like a bad person. I'm like, yeah, baby, I got it. But this is taking me some time to come out of my shell. Rory's the talker of the group, but for some reason he thinks I need to share with all of you. So here I am. God bless him. But I'm just getting to where I just got some thoughts written down, and I'm gonna go off the cuff. So I think I'm getting better. But Karen, you're my guide. But I'm going to talk to you guys about the realities of entrepreneurship. because it's real. I've been an entrepreneur for about, hang on, 35 years, I think 35 years. I've owned my own business. I've worked with financial institutions, but so I've worked there, but I've always had a side business. I always had my own business. So it took me a while to understand the ebbs and flows of it and how you really succeed. And I think that's the problem here, is that people come into it thinking, oh, it's just going to be a quick success. It's just going to be quick, easy. And it actually is a system. It actually has steps. It actually has a path, right, for success. So there is a method to all of this, you guys. And I want to talk to you about this because you have to ask yourself when you're here, what level of success do you want to get to? You truthfully have to ask yourself that. What level of success do I want to get to? Do you want to make an extra, what, $100 a week, $500 a week, $1,000? How about a solid million a month? What do you guys want? What do you want, and how much are you willing to work for that, right? Because it's a path. Everybody can achieve it. I listen to excuses all day long. I'm going to tell you guys, I look at people's schedules and I listen to excuses, and it never ceases to amaze me that people get in their own way and they do not understand that they are the roadblock. They are their own roadblock. They don't show up for their own success. And seriously, it never ceases to amaze me, because guess what the most powerful thing is? I can see what I did wrong. That's the most powerful thing. Because when you see what you did wrong, you can shift and change your course, and you can make anything happen for you. Anything. So I just never understood that. But I've always asked my kids whenever I've raised 7 children, in case y'all don't know. And I have almost 4 grandchildren, and I've been helping with them. And so I ask them all the time, what did you do wrong? What did you learn? Because I want them to understand the value of their control and how they can direct it. So what do you want to achieve, you guys? And how hard are you willing to work for it? Because success with building your own business with success, it actually is work. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. For all of you guys who are new here, I really am genuinely excited and happy that you're here. But I want you guys to also know that it's going to be some work, and you have to be consistent. You're here because you want change, or you wouldn't be here. But if you continue to go down the path that you have always gone down, you're not going to see change. You're going to see the consistency of the last 5 years. Whatever's happened in the last 5 years is what you're going to get. So you have to be willing to change. So what does an entrepreneur mean to me? And since I have been one for a long time, I felt like I had a few things to say about this. So let me share with y'all. To me, and this may not match all your description, but to me, an entrepreneur is courageous and is brave. They are willing to work hard, come in early, and stay late. They are willing to make sacrifices in their everyday life that other people aren't willing to do. They're willing to finish what they start. You start it and you freaking finish it. And I don't care if it's hard and it hurts, you do it. I listened to Elon Musk talk about how he almost lost Tesla. And what did he do? He slept on the factory floor. He slept there and he worked because he didn't want to lose the vision of that company. And he did not want to lose all those jobs and everything that he had created for people. So he is a true entrepreneur. He slept there. He didn't leave because he was trying to fix it. And he said he started at the bottom and worked his way up to try to find the arrows and the kinks and how to make it work. He almost lost it. And that's what a true entrepreneur will do. They take responsibility for all the faults and failures, even if it's not theirs, because they are the head, right? You guys are coming into this company here. You are the head of it. This is your business. This is your opportunity. What do you want out of it? What are you wanting to achieve? You've got to want change because you're here, or you wouldn't be here, right? So you've got to want that. So that's what we have here. Also, I want to say, an entrepreneur is very focused and they do not make excuses. So that to me is what it is. So an entrepreneur is very resilient, and they approach each day like a battle and how they're going to conquer it. This is my strategy. Every freaking morning, you guys, we're going to have a strategy plan. This is our strategy plan. This is what we're going to achieve today. This is how we're going to achieve it. And if along the way we have to throw a few shifts in there and a new direction, we do it. That's okay. Life is about shifting and making counter moves and other counter moves. You just have to stay focused and driven on that same path. So, every one of us in every single day, we all fight this battle within ourselves. I know this to be very true. You have the choice to stay where you are now, to stay comfortable because you're comfortable because it's what you know, not because it's what your pocketbook wants, but it's what you know, right? So you have the battle. Am I going to stay where I am now, stay right where I'm at, or am I going to grow and evolve and expand? And that's going to hurt a little bit. It's going to be uncomfy, right? I may not be able to have extra time here and there because I want to grow. I want to expand. I want to evolve. I want to make more for my life, make more for my family's life, make more for other things. And that's the questions that you have to ask yourself when you're here. What is it you truly want to achieve here? Why did you come looking? If it's just money, we got that, baby. We got that for you. You just got to work. That's the great thing about this. And you know what? I'm going to tell you a mentor of mine. It was a lady, and this was in the 80s when women weren't as big in the workforce as they are now. And she said, I'm going to mentor you. I'm going to take you to my wing. I'm going to show you all kinds of things. And you're going to be my assistant, but I'm not going to pay you. And I was like, what? I'm taking on a second job and you're not going to pay me? And she goes, no, ma'am, you got to get that out of your brain. Once I give you a paycheck, your brain turns off. I was like, oh, wow. I'm going to say that again because I thought that was really, really cool that she said that to me. She said, once I give you a paycheck, your brain turns off. You're not willing to look and search and look for other options to make money to help us grow. So what she did is she gave me a percentage of the project I was working on. And I had that opportunity to make more or less, depending on whatever I could figure out or what direction I could go. She was more than fair, to be honest. And I learned a lot of things from her. I truthfully did. I listened to her regrets in life and the direction and the courses of her life and wish what she would have done differently. And I learned such a phenomenal amount from her that actually the money that I made from her, it's invaluable to me. So I just thought, wow. And that's the great key about entrepreneurship is guess what? You get to determine your check. No one's paying you. You're paying you. So guess what? Your brain doesn't get to turn off. You get to work harder for yourself. You get to choose the direction you want to go. Maybe you need to put in a few extra hours of e-marketing. Maybe you need to write a few more pages. Maybe you need to spend a few more hours on posting ads. Whatever that is for you. But you're the key. You are the king or the queen of your domain. You get to choose what way you go and how much you work and what direction you choose to strive for success. And so it's very, very important that you guys understand that you guys hold that. You are that key. Now I'm going to say this. You guys, I've listened to so many different talks. I've gone to different seminars over the years. So I apologize. You do not know where I got this from, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I heard this saying. It was the world needs more disruptive entrepreneurs. Disruptive. I'm saying right. But then we need more of that. You don't just somebody that's just willing to like start the same business, do the same thing. We need people that want change, that are willing to challenge the status quo and want to push for more. They're addicted to results and they want to deepen their desires and commitments to the path that they're on. You guys, that is what an entrepreneur is. They want change. They are committed to changing. They are committed to results and they are committed daily to their path that they have chosen. The path that you guys all have chosen that are here, the same path is RRR. You've chosen this path. Now, are you going to stay committed to it every single day? Are you going to wake up and recommit? We call it RRR for why? Reset, refocus, recommit. So every morning, are you recommitting to your path? Do you have your blinders on? Is your head down? Are you working your tushy off in the direction that you need to go? I tell everybody, you guys, that it's July. 6 months down the road, if you guys put your head down, and you work and you give up and you sacrifice all that extra free time that you guys have, because y'all have it, trust me. So many people say, I don't have any free time. Then I'll look at their schedules and say, what are you doing these 2 hours? Oh, I was watching TV. What are you doing these 2 hours? Oh, I was just scrolling social media. What were you doing over here? These 4 hours, 4 hours of time. They were reading romance novels. I'm like, dude, it's not going to get you smarter, honey. You're not going to gain anything. You've got to give that up so that you can achieve more. If you want more, then give up what you've been doing and change the course of your actions. Change your path. So if you have a vision you can see your future. So right now, you guys, I'm going to challenge you today to look for your vision, map out what your path is going to be. Where do you want to be at the end of this year? Find that path and work it back. Work those steps backwards. I promise you it all starts exactly the same because Roy and I have walked it. Our MSIs have walked it. Ashley's walked it. And she even said she took a break for a little bit, had a baby, came back, you know, and she's walked that path and she's been consistent with it. And she shows up and helps train our students and helps do things that she doesn't have to do. She just does extra because she wants to pour into you guys because she feels like this is a place that you can get loved and get encouragement and get direction. And she wants to give back. How amazing is that, you guys? That's the amazing leadership we have here. She doesn't, you don't just put on your, you don't just work for yourself. You're working to help build other people as well. And it's just, how great is that we have that here? I just feel so blessed to be a part of it. And I'm going to give you guys a list because I cannot go off without ever giving you guys a list. So I'm going to give you a list because I need to leave some time for my husband. So I'm going to give you guys, and hopefully he's available. We'll see. I can keep talking though. Don't worry. So here's my list, you guys, of entrepreneur list, you guys. This is actually an old sheet of paper that I have like scribbles on that I've had for quite a while. So I'm just going to give you this list. An entrepreneur, they just start. That's number one. They just start. Make no excuses. They don't know everything. They just freaking start. They start making those calls. They start jumping in and find the direction for their business. They start doing what they need to do. They just start. Number two is they learn along the way. They get going and learn along the way. We have so many people here to uphold you and uplift you and push you in a direction for success. So you just need to learn along the way, jump in, get going. Guess what? People on the phones aren't going to bite your head off. Guess why? They want to know that they can do what you're doing and they know that they're starting just like you. Okay, if they're starting and they have all that support and they can help, they can do it. I can do it too. So it's okay. So learn along the way. You're going to make mistakes, but do you learn from them? I'll get into that one. The number two is don't listen to negative people. We all have them, my friends. Every one of us in our lives has those negative people that you can't do that. That won't work. Why? Because it didn't work for them? Absolutely. It didn't work for them. Why? Because they weren't willing to make the sacrifices. They weren't willing to work hard. I can tell you from 100% surety, my husband and I come from very humble backgrounds, very, very humble backgrounds, but we have done it. We have worked hard. We've put in the gear. We have succeeded where others said we couldn't do it. I was told over and over again, you're a woman. You can't do that. Watch me, baby. Hold my coat. I'm going. And you just went and did it. And Niall's laughing at me, but it's true. I actually said, hold my handbag because, you know, I was a very serious lady at that time. But I did it. I got it done. And I kept pushing and I showed. And I wanted to teach my children that they could achieve anything they set their mind to. And hopefully I did that. Now, where am I? That was number 3. Number 4, get emotionally involved. If you're an entrepreneur, you're going to get emotionally involved into your business, into the direction and the path that you are going to take. Whatever that be, you are emotionally all in, baby. This is what they say. It's not personal, it's business. Oh, it is personal and it's business. This is your business. This is your livelihood. This is the direction of you. So get emotionally involved. Find that belief that in yourself. Find it so that you guys understand where you're going, the direction that you're going to go on, and you are looking for success. And you know, don't get emotionally involved with other people, right? They're coming in. Don't take it personal. If they say no to you, it's okay. Move along. You got more people to share the opportunity with. That just wasn't the right fit at this time. And they might come back. You never know. So you get emotionally involved in your business and the direction and the path of change for yourself. Number 5, spend time with those who have achieved what you want. Mentor, 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 my friends. Guess what? That's what these calls are all about. Guess what? Ashley said it too. Ashley, thank you so much for mentioning it. When we have events, that is how you get connected with people. Yeah, I want to tell you, that's how I met our leadership here. Events. Niall Eddy comes on here every day to host this call. I've known him for 22, 23 years. Maybe, actually, I think maybe more than that now, honey. It's been a long time, but guess what? I met him in the industry. I met him at an event. And I just bonded with him. I bonded with him in his love for his family and his children and his drive to make more for them. It brought tears to my eyes, the love he had for his daughters and his son, and the drive and direction that he wanted for them. And he wanted to show them how they could direct their lives. And that was what I was doing. We bonded, and I call him a brother. And he's the first call I'll make if I ever need anybody. That's it. And that's what we find here, right? And then I met his beautiful wife at an event, fell in love with her. She's just a sweetheart. And that's how it's been with all this. Ashley, I met her at an event. That's how I know she's who she is and what she's all about, because I got to spend time with her. I can say that for all of our MSIs, to be honest. But as I've gotten, I can see Nell Galency right there. I met her at an event, just the sweetest lady, such a classy lady. That was my first thought of her when I met her. Oh, that's a classy lady right there. Just that's what we have here. We have amazing leadership that want to love and give back. And so get involved. Spend time with those that have achieved what you want to achieve. So guess what? Guess who that is? That's Rory and I, my friends. That's our MSIs. That's our PSIs and GSIs that are on their path for success. If you are starting here, if you're an instructor in training, or if you're just a student here and you're just welcoming yourself here, anybody above you is where you want to be. And guess what? Here's a secret too. Sometimes you surpass your mentor, and it's okay. You just keep going and pushing and finding the next one. It doesn't mean you don't give them love, you do, but you just find the next one. You just keep going. Sometimes you grow faster than somebody else. We're all at our own pace. It's no race. But find the person that you want to emulate, what you want from them. Don't listen to anybody who hasn't walked this path, who hasn't achieved success, because there's always going to be people that tell you that you can't do it, that it's not true, because they've never done it. So that was number 5. I get all excited, you guys. I apologize for that. Number 6, have a daily plan. Have a daily plan. We talk all the time about having your plan. What are your goals? Every single morning, my friends, I get up and say, what are my top 3 priorities today that I want to achieve? Every single day I do this. I've been doing this for years. These are my top 3, you guys. I cannot go to bed until I get at least 1 and 2 done. 3 I'm hoping for. Sometimes I get all 3 and sometimes I don't. But I definitely get whatever I say I have to get done. I always try to do top 3. Sometimes, like I said, 1's absolutely has to be done. 2 is pretty near close to it. And 3 is just if I have extra time, because sometimes I get pulled, you guys. We own multiple businesses and we get pulled in other directions. My husband's pulled in one right now. That just happens sometimes. We just get pulled in other directions. And so we have to do what we have to do. But it doesn't mean we don't have a plan and we don't have direction. And here's the key to this, having a daily plan, is also review it. At the end of that day, review your plan. So this is all part of 6. Have your daily plan and review it. What didn't work for me? Why? Okay, let's learn from it. Let's move it along. Okay, this didn't work. What did I achieve the number today of success I wanted to achieve? No. Why? Why didn't I? And you're not calling yourself out. You're not beating yourself up. You need to see what went wrong so that you can see how to correct it and go the right way. So have a daily plan and review it every single day, you guys. And I'm going to say, this is the next one. Number 7 is have a belief and foster it. Have a belief in yourself and foster it. And I'm going to say this, you guys, because this is where I'm going to get a little personal here. Stop being so negative to yourselves. You know how many people I say, oh, I messed up. Oh, I'm not good enough. Oh, I couldn't do it. Why are you saying that to yourself? Would you say that? Would you say that to your friend? Would you say that to your mother, to your child? You shouldn't say that to you. You're God's child. So why are you saying that? You have to start having a belief and you have to foster that. And as you work, you're going to get a little bit better, and your belief will rise. But number 1 is you have to stop saying negative things. This is going to work for me. You're right. It's not. It is going to work for me. You're right. It is. It's up to you. That was Abraham Lincoln. He said that quote. I love that quote. If you say you will or you say you won't, the choice is up to you, and you're already right. So it's up to you. What are you going to say? What direction are you going to do? Whatever you want. So it's up to you guys. Anyway, and the last one here I had for you guys, number 8, is start with what you have right now. You don't have a computer? Okay, start with a cell phone. You have a cell phone, guess what? We have the ability to call. We have all these kinds of different call systems that you can work on online. But start right now. Do not make excuses why you can't start. Again, that goes back to number one, just start, right? But start with what you have right now. Start building for yourself, tweaking your system, making it better. We have a great system for you. So you can already do that. But you can tweak your work effort. What do you need to do better? You're going to start your day. You're going to review it. This is what I can do better tomorrow. This is what I can start my day with and go and achieve more and more and more. And that is the amazing thing about working for yourself. You get to hold those key facets, the key points of yourself to shift and direct yourself.
Tanya, can I add a number 9 really quick?
Absolutely, babe.
Thank you. Never let your why become your excuse.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Because you guys, absolutely. I've given a few different trainings here, and one of them was your why. So that Ashley was talking about your why you're here. What do you want to achieve here? What do you hope to? And whatever your why is, whether it cannot be the reason why you can't do it. Oh, I couldn't show up today because of this or that. Because Ashley's correct. Your why is the reason you're here. The reason you're working hard. That's why. That's your motivation. That's your key point. That's the change that you want. And I want to also mention this because it goes into that same thing, Ashley, with the why too. But it's like with the belief system, and I could go all day on this, you guys, and I think I have. It's mindset. But this is a thing to get behind, you guys, is that poverty is an attitude and it can be passed down. This was, I think it was Robert Kiyosaki. I think he said it. Poverty is an attitude that can be passed down. You have to stop saying, I can't do it. And you have to ask, how can I do it? So when you're here, ask, how can I do it today? That's what I ask every morning. It's on my thing. How can I do this today? What do I want to achieve? How can I do it? You guys, sometimes I look at a day that's just insurmountable and I wonder how I'm going to do this. You know, I have all the same things going on in my life that you guys have. All the same things. If I deal with a lot of heartache and a lot of problems, and I have 7 children plus 2 extras because they're married. So that means I got 9, and I got 4 grandchildren, and I got lots of things. And you guys, I am the 100% matriarch of my home, my family, 100%. They all come to me for everything. Every single thing. Plus, I have a leadership here. I'm the financial advisor, so I have a lot of things I do with the behind the scenes. So I have a lot of things going on besides trying to work and recruit here. So sometimes my day looks really insurmountable, and it's been a lot like that. But guess what? I'm just like, okay, how can I achieve what I need to achieve? I don't say I can't do this today. Oh, this is hopeless. No, I still always start with a prayer, and then I'm like, okay, God, direct me in how I can get this done. How can I get this done? What are my priorities? Where's my focus? And guess what? It always works out. It always works out. So I just want to make sure I say that. I share about that. I don't know if Rory's available to come on yet. Jim's here. We have a few little moments.
I am.
Oh, perfect. So you guys, I just want to, one last thing before I let Rory take it over, you guys, is just remember that mistakes are opportunities to get smarter. When you're starting here, lots of mistakes are going to be had. It's okay. Just ask yourself what you learned from it, how I can be better, make your plan better for the next day, and learn. Just learn. There are opportunities for you. So God bless you guys. I'll let Rory take it over.
Just remember, this is a business that you get to practice with as you build it, right? So be patient and be understanding. Remember, we're funding your marketing. So screw up. We're helping foot the bill you screwing up too. Just go to work. All right. Okay, it's been a while since we had an update on the IBO. Jim, are you here?
I'm here.
Yeah, I don't know how he's even. You guys, he is working his butt off with all the stuff that we do on the previous stuff. But I wanted to bring him on for a quick call because we've been doing the new IBOs that we launched. January 2nd? We launched a lot of stuff on January 2nd here, but the new IBOs it's getting very smoothed out. So I just wanted a kind of like, what do you want to call it? A status report, Jim, what you can tell everybody, and then let's revisit the process on that a little bit. But from your perspective, where you're actually riding that horse every day, how's the new IBO process going? We're here in July. What are you seeing on your side? our side.
So the new IBO process is actually going quickly. It's going quite well for those that are coming in. It seems to be, we don't have the number of advertisers that we had to deal with prior, which is a good thing. So we're able to get people apt, all their information in, and they can start earning their income right away. So that is a plus. I know we've had people in the past where, they would be 4, 6, 8 months into the program before they saw their first check. Now some are seeing it within the first week and a half. So, it's going well. I need to have a different, I want to get my cell number out so that when people have someone that they want to bring in, they can kind of do a 3-way text with me and them. And then what I'll do is on that same text line, I'm going to set them up with the IBO side of things so that we can launch them quicker and get that on the fast track for them. So whenever we're ready to do that, I can put it in the chat, or I can just say.
So do you want to use WhatsApp or do you want to use text?
No, I want to use my text because my WhatsApp seems to be getting buried. I mean, I have probably 1,000 conversations going on. And by the time I get to them, we're 2 weeks late and it just compounds. So I'll see it better on my texting if that's okay. I know it's kind of against what we do, but I think that's the reason why I have so many WhatsApp group messages. So
I'll put that out with the instructors. Let's do that.
Okay.
And then so get with your instructor on it, guys. The IBO program, we actually have 2 base programs, and we've added kind of a third one for exceptions, which are, past the age. I should probably look at this, you guys. So we got Jim that runs on stuff. We have Austin Christensen, who actually runs on stuff. And what we're going to be doing is, I think we're going to filter stuff. Jim, do we want to do a filter process? Have everything come to you and you'll parse it out?
I think so.
Okay, because we're trying to make sure we get through what do you want to call it, the bottlenecks that we've had in the past. So Jim, you guys are going to send everything to Jim. Jim will get it sized up, and then based on that, we're going to be dispersing those to where we have the available advertisers. And what do you want? Do you want, when they send them over, do you want them to tell you what they think their credit score is?
Yeah. Or, in a follow-up text, we can get to that. If they know, sometimes I don't know if, your students are willing to give that information out. If they are, great, give it to me. If not, we can deal with it, in a later stage. That's fine too. But then that will help us to be able to put them in the right program right out of the gate, so they're not wasting time.
All of our programs, I was going to go over this so everybody hears it, because things have changed, guys. We've really made some improvements. Like, yes, we're here to advance things, and we break everything. We've caused issues where we get so big in some areas. We had to redefine the whole IBO program, which I think, massive kudos to Jim, massive kudos to Austin on the stuff that we got done on this. It's a dramatically amazing program. We still have our premium that pays $1,000 a month, correct?
Correct.
And that one, we put as many as we can that they can take. And then we have alternative ones that pay they pay less, great programs that have proven some very good longevity. And we just want to get people in these, and based on the premium one is a $650 or better, correct?
Correct.
And the other one, they pretty much want $640, $650 as well.
620 to 650. Yeah.
Remember, if people don't have that credit score yet, they can build it up and come back later. All right. And then I'll point this out there in Savings Highway Global, and I'll put this out there for Nell that runs that as our MSI here. There is a credit repair program in there that's probably worth a good review and a good training we'll do on one of these Tuesdays, because there's things you can do to anybody's credit to bump it up 10, 20, 30 points by submitting letters, cleaning up other things. And it's something we can do by ourselves with that program. So I think we got to spend a little bit of time on that to help the students go. Jim, what is our current opening count? I know we've been working through the queue. I know things are getting on quicker, but how many open spaces do we have for IBO participants at this moment?
So right now, if they came in tonight, we can do 25 on the plus and on the premium, and then 20 for the less than. So we're about 45, 50 that we can take immediately.
Yeah, that means go now, not queue up. That's go now. In the queue, are we still where we're looking to do another 200 in the next 60 days?
We can double or triple that. It just really depends on if everybody's ready to go. If, they're ready to get in the queue, we can get that process started. So yeah, it's go time.
So for those that don't know what the IBO program is, go watch the bottom video. I'll put the link here. It's step one. Okay. It's that page. It's step one in the training or the master page. It's the bottom video, talks about IBO. Now that video talks about a $750 program. We have $1,000 program that's guaranteed for 9 months. That's our premium program. And you said we could put how many in there right now?
In the premium, 25.
That's like right now.
Like right
tonight.
now, this
Okay.
week, 25. We can probably triple that, double, triple, even quadruple that in the next 2 weeks.
So we have plenty of openings for that. And then the one that, so those that have credit less than 650, above 620, we can do, you said 40, and we probably can do
20 tonight,
Okay.
immediately, and the same thing, probably double, triple that.
And you guys, so watch that program, let your instructor know. Now, I also have a ticketing system for this, and we've been perfecting this inside the CRM. All right. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I will cover that on Saturday because we have 4 minutes right now, and there's no way I can do it in 4 minutes. So, and you guys, I got to get back to being punctual. My wife is way nicer to me when I'm punctual. So we got, so just to recap on the IBO program, guys, it's a way to make money being part of a solution. It is super improved from where we did before. And when you guys, we've helped over 6,000 people in this process. It's been freaking phenomenal. Pretty much as overall, we're still cleaning up some stuff from the past.
It hasn't been without its issues. That's for sure.
But we were going over the numbers from January 2nd to now, and it's been so clean. You guys, Jim is vetting the advertisers to a different level now. Now, I'll tell you this in business. Again, we're practicing. We set new frontiers. You trust people. We brought in so much of this under our guys even more. And that's why it's going pretty quick. But the thing is you guys, Jim's been getting that process quicker. Jim and the team are getting it quicker. That was one of our biggest complaints we had before. People would be saying, hey, it's been 4 weeks, 5 weeks, and it stalls out their, use of those funds to make things better. The premium, we have people getting checks within 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, even faster. We've had a couple week and a half, which is crazy, and that's after they turn in their stuff. So
obviously after the paperwork, which is amazing. And the other one's going pretty quick too, but that premium pays more, goes longer with guarantees, and it's set up faster, which is just phenomenal. And it's just they're honing stuff in, but also the things are sizing up right. And we're being very, very specific on the process and the programs. And everything that we're doing is I guess I'll put it at Tanya and mine, Jim's at the level of integrity. We like to know what the products are, we love what they're doing on it, the way things are set up. And we haven't brought this up for a while. We've had so much to cover, but on the IBO program, guys, watch that. I know I've got probably 20 students that I've been waiting to put in that we're going over the review process. And I know I have some that are getting their credit built up to where they can do it. That's where it's at. And that should always be part of that pipeline that we have. But you guys, it's helped a lot of people out. And for new people coming in, that IBO money is going to help them get to the events. So it's really a crucial part of the mechanism. Now, that being said, this is a bridge. If everybody dives into the V marketing within the first week or two, you're going to have awesome income and opportunities to make things stride and grow. And that's what this is intended to do. This is a bridge to help people have some stuff coming in every month to help them get through the hurdles, build their pipeline, get through the learning curve of it all. All right, Jim, anything else you want to cover on this?
No, I mean, I think I'd like to come on the instructors when we do that. So we'll save it for that.
Perfect. All right.
Okay.
That being said, it's 9:59. Jim, thank you. I'll have you on again before too long. And
Love you guys.
I'll be talking to you before tomorrow.
Thanks, Jim.
See ya.
All right. God bless, guys.
I'll see everybody in 5 minutes for the Millionaire